Hello, beautiful family. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What a happy, beautiful Saturday, and of course, a sweet one as we are dancing from another top. Welcome, my dear brothers, as we celebrate the new next top with our baby OCONNECT. Hello, brother Bob. We've been missing you. Welcome back, bro.
Thank you so much, Sister Comfort. It's good to be back. It's good to see my brothers, Oliver, Vincent, and Collins. As you all know, I've been away in Cameroon for the past 3 weeks. So I just got back a few days ago and still under jet lag, but I'm pretty strong and dandy. Back to you.
Sure, great. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I'll just wait. The rest can really wait. Somebody's on you on having it live. Brother Bob, you have the floor. I'm not giving a round for greetings because we don't have anybody who takes the mic should say hi. So we just want you to launch the discussion as it is. It's all about the new OCONNECT. Go, bro.
Great. Okay, thank you so much. You know, as you know, like I was saying, I'm just from Cameroon, and I was in the Western Province where my parents are from. Went to the villages. That's why I was disconnected for some time. And then I came back to the cities of Limbe, the coastal cities, and Kumba and Douala, the bustling economic capital. I noticed one thing. What I noticed was that there was a lot of despair. There was a lot of despair, but there was hope. There was hope in the sense that almost 90% of the folks, almost everybody does have a cell phone. And that cell phone is either Android or Apple, is connected to the internet. So there goes the hope. And our founder, Mr. Ash Mufareh, is about to create that opportunity for everyone. He says equal opportunity for all. That is what ONPASSIVE and OCONNECT is to the entire world. So when I came in and we had this new release of OCONNECT, I was just overjoyed, and I was thinking about the people that I just left from back home. Mindful that they are going to be able to have a way out through Ash Mufareh's ONPASSIVE. One thing that I really love Ash Mufareh, one thing that I have reverence for him, is that he talks the talk and he walks the walk. Okay? He talks the talk and he walks the walk. But before I even go further, I know our topic for today is that OCONNECT tutorial is in the pipeline. Yes, it is in the pipeline. It is coming. You know, and I implore everyone, all founders and even affiliates and associates, to try to play with it a little bit before the tutorial. Mr. Ash put the notification in the back office earlier this morning. Play with it a little bit so that when you are going through the tutorial, it will be easier for you. You grasp it easily. So I just wanted to plug that in real quick. You know, so Ash Mufareh walks the walk and he talks the talk. And if you remember, if you remember what the slogan of OCONNECT is, I don't know if you all remember. You know what the slogan of OCONNECT is? Connecting the world at an instant.
Okay, now.
That is the slogan of OCONNECT. And so when I watched, I was in the office on Thursday, and I struggled and I plugged myself in, and I was hoping that Marty and Chris, they did not find me to call me into the panel, because I was stealing time to follow it. And I saw what I saw, and I was overwhelmed with joy. I was overwhelmed with everything that I saw. I could see Ash Mufareh saying that I'm going to connect the world at an instant. And I saw from Africa, from Cameroon, Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, Somalia, from Europe, Belgium, England, Slovenia, Norway, from Asia, India, Bangladesh, Philippines, from the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Israel, from the Caribbean, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Bahamas, and from Australia, even Papua New Guinea. They all connected. That is the world being connected at an instant. That's what Ash Mufareh did. That was a sample that he showed us on Thursday when we all connected through ONPASSIVE 360. Some countries had problems. I think Ghana, but we realized that it was not an ONPASSIVE problem. It was a network internet service provider connectivity issue. So we should distinguish that. But all in all, the experience was exhilarating. I was very impressed. There were no latency. There was no drop calls. People were not complaining of dropping calls being dropped. There was no buffering that we suffered in the last version, and there were multiple issues. So all in all, the system, as far as stability is concerned, was stable, and the connectivity was persistent. It was consistent. No drop calls. Nobody was being kicked out or complaining that they have been kicked out. So I think Mr. Ash Mufareh got it. I think he got it. This OCONNECT, this ultra is ultra high definition. UHD is not high definition. It is more than high definition. It is ultra high definition. That means the picture quality, as you all saw, and as you all see, that as the days go by, it gets better by the day. Yesterday's OCONNECT, today's OCONNECT is going to be better than yesterday's OCONNECT, and that's what is going to happen moving on and moving on and moving on. Because when they enable all those AI mechanics, when they are enabled, the features that we know, when they all come, you will see that immersive tendency, like you are inside a conference. You actually find yourself like you are inside something when you are using this OCONNECT feature. So the pictures speak for themselves. You know, the quality is better. I mean, those of us who are in the industry who are using some of these products, we can tell. We can look at the various examples and what we have and say, no, there is no company, there is none. There's no video conference platform out there. We are using them every day that can match what we just saw Mr. Ash Mufareh delivered to us on Thursday. You name them. And then the price. And then all the bottlenecks when it comes to bureaucracy and management and all that kind of stuff. Mr. Ash has alleviated that from all IT vendor managers. They're going to come in, use OCONNECT for a better price, better features, more returns, and nobody's going to say, hey, what is this all about? You know, so I just wanted to run that to you guys and let you know I'm back and I'm excited. I'm just thrilled to be part of the team again and let everybody know that it is time for us to really begin to dream the dream that Mr. Ash Mufareh has told us several times over and over and over again. And it begins with this OCONNECT that we saw that was released, this version that's going into the market. And everybody should put on their dancing shoes because I think it is time for us to really, really say hooray. I'll send it back to you, Sister.
Yeah, sure. The music is on. I know what that means, because if your friend Gifty Safwa is here and she says our focus is back, know that it is back and established. That's Gifty. She's very focused. And then Peter Rogers says her girlfriend from Venus has had great connection too. So guys, while our brothers go ahead and share their perspective from their professional backgrounds, tell us what you've experienced, what your experience has been so far since the first day we started touching the new baby till this moment I speak. So Collins, I was working hard not to ask a question, but here am I. What does the release of this new OCONNECT, the commercial version, mean to us? Us as us on Passive and you and myself. Go now.
Mr. Comfort, thank you, Bob, for the good intro. You know, it means a lot. Honestly, it means a lot for, you know, when you look at the business, if you look into the business part of ONPASSIVE, and then the founders as well, and those who are to come, you know, like Bob said, what we are seeing now is just the beginning. You know, they will continue doing stuff. And you said, Mr. Ash Mufareh said, you know, there will be always pop up. But when you look at it, how will ONPASSIVE through OCONNECT change, you know, the way video conferencing platform operate? We've seen so many features, all the features that are there. Some of them we cannot even name them. But if you are curious, you can create a free account, try the 14 days trial, and you see for yourself what OCONNECT really mean. You know, but honestly, it is the top video conferencing platform now, you know, in the market. There is nothing, you know, and when we look at how it will change a lot of games, the way business operate. Because like Bob always said, sometimes we said OCONNECT is more than a video conferencing platform, because anything you want, it is there. What type of things you want to do? Is it celebration? Is it funeral? You know, birthday, you know, whatever, you know, you switch between webinar and conference, you know, it is just, everything is there, unlimited. But now when we look at the way Mr. Ash Mufareh deliver OCONNECT, today I asked Marty behind the scene. I know there were like a lot of meetings running before they even opened it up to the world. I asked Marty, did you notice any shutdown, or did anyone complain that there was like that lapses, that minute where the system, maybe they were in a meeting and then it just shut down and then bounced back? Marty said no, they didn't. There was nothing like that. And I said, good. This is how we deliver software. I said, when Ash is talking about zero downtime, that's what it means. That there was no downtime, no time where it's shut and then you see something. It's just like, I give an analogy. I said, it's just like you are in a B2 car, you're driving a B2 car. Maybe something happened and then you discover that, what is happening around me? I'm in a limousine now. But you didn't know when you opened the door to jump onto a limousine. You are in a Beetle and then everything just changed in front of you. And like, what is happening? That is the zero downtime this Ash Mufareh was talking about. As the Tech Pro, they will explain it. It means there was no shutdown of anything. And then after a minute, it bounced back. And in IT way, they call it continuous integration and continuous delivery. Where you integrate things, people don't notice, you just see pop-up, it's there. And it's just continuous delivery of software without shutting down anything, you know. And it is massive, especially when it comes to a company like this. Why do you need a downtime? Because you're dealing with, this is a global company. Most of this application Mr. Ash Mufareh is building is for businesses. Just imagine like where Oliver is working, say you're working in the company. They are having their meetings. All of a sudden, damn, meeting just shut down. They'll tell you what is happening. Maybe they were doing something great, explain things to the public, or explain things to the entire organization. And all of that split second, you know, so you are in a conference webinar and then it just shut down. They tell you, oh, this page cannot be found, or internal server error, those type of things. All of them will get confused. So in most of this company, global company, there is that zero downtime where they can just continue to deliver software while you guys are still using the platform, but they are just making it better and better, and you're seeing their things changing without you moving. You know, it is massive. You know, it is massive when it comes to things like this. And ONPASSIVE is there doing exactly what they're supposed to do, to deliver software on the fly where nobody will realize. You just see new things in front of you and you just go on doing your business as if nothing ever happened. But you just see, notice, my goodness, they've just changed something now. This side is getting more beautiful. What happened? You know, it keeps you in that way of, you know, we're talking about the way the world is operating now. You're talking about money, time is money. Video conference is there to educate, to teach people. Sometimes people who online tutorial to educate and enhance their employee. You cannot shut it down because you know what will happen. They will lose a lot of money. And now ONPASSIVE need to continue to deliver software on the fly where people can still do their business and optimize their profit and stuff without any downtime. So it's the comfort. That's what I wanted to explain today, but I'll leave you. We can talk more about it. Let me give space for others.
Perfect. Thank you for touching on that. I just want to quickly agree with Peter Rogers, because I know, I think it's Uncle Bob talked about some countries were beat down because there was a particular issue back down in Africa. However, at least one person successfully joined the meeting from all of those countries, Papua New Guinea, the African countries, and with all the swiftness, because those who joined, they had the same experience like me here in the UK, the one in Canada, the one in the US, and so on. So it was a perfect deal, and it's still ongoing. So guys, kindly share in the chat, how was your experience? Did you struggle joining? What was the reason? Or did your people back home, like we care about those in Africa, those in India, and so on, did your people communicate how well they popped into the webinar? We need to know. So Vincent Collins mentioned a few things that I like hearing you two talking about downtime and all of those. So I just want you to queue up so that if you want to connect to what Collins has said, then you can go ahead and do that, please. Thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you, Sister Comfort. Thank you, my brothers, Bob, for wonderful presentation, and Collins. I know Oliver also will do so. So thank you again to be here today. So yeah, my brother Collins talked about no downtime. Yeah, it was true. We didn't have any downtime. So the system was working perfectly, very fine. We didn't have any issue. Bob also mentioned about latency. No latency. Immediately, we can see that everything was clear, fantastic, working robustly. So we were very happy for what happened with OCONNECT. So also mentioned that it was also no performance issues because application work attack people for application is also performance issues, because when application is not performing, you click and then you have to wait maybe 10 or 20 seconds before the thing works. So people complaining, even at work, people will say, oh, we are facing slow performance, it's not working well. This is human nature. But yeah, it didn't happen everywhere, apart from some region when they have a network connection issues. I know that a cable break in West Africa, where is the submarine cable, one of the cable break, and then affect Cote d'Ivoire, mostly in West Africa. So because of that, those people, they couldn't have a network connection. But apart from those areas was affected by network, the rest was fine. No performance issues. Everything was working perfect. So this is what happened in those areas. So it have nothing to do with ONPASSIVE apart from that, because even myself are from there. And then since the week this thing happened, and it's going to happen network area for about a week. So for performance, no issue. No one say anything about performance. If we have a good performance, no latency, no downtime, so we don't have any more complaint. And then about security is the best, because right now when we see OCONNECT, nothing to worry. Every OCONNECT is the best. So we can see what is going on. Even those features, something that we haven't seen it. I live with people to go connect and see, because if I say it, I'm not going to motivate people to go and check. I want you to go yourself to OCONNECT and check. So that's why I will say, I know there are so many good features, but I will not say anything. Go to touch yourself, play with the system, like my brother Bob said. Play with the system and learn your own environment. So that's the best way to learn. Do yourself. Don't wait for anyone to teach you. So at least the basic thing, and then even those features, you can play with them and learn from your own. And then after, when the learning system comes, you are at least intermediate, and then from there you can move on. But when you are beginning, sometimes you won't understand what is going on. But let you know that OCONNECT is the best product so far, so good, because when we and then also is reliable, because when we talk about all these technical terms without having reliability, that means it's not real, but the reliability is there, and then it's good, cost effective. And when Sister Comfort mentioned about scalability, the high scalability, I will say high scalability. So immediate 10,000, how many meetings we have in the world? A lot of meetings. This is high scalability. 20, Bob, my brother Bob mentioned all countries in the world. In the same time, people can connect, and then the same time we have similar meetings across the world. We can have 10,000, even in one particular country like US or UK, people can have 20 or 20,000 or 40,000 meetings, and then plus the rest of the world. This is high scalability. Which company can do that? This is only ONPASSIVE. So all this is there. With Ash, Mr. Ash doesn't need to tell us again, because he's there. We're facing the reality. We all saw it. It's not stories, because before people say, oh, this is story. It's not story. It's real. It's real. We can touch it. Like when we are speaking from OCONNECT, you see the difference. You see, it's like we are facing Bob or Oliver or Collins when I'm talking, because you can see the real picture, the high quality of the video, the high quality of the sound, the high quality of the system. The whole thing is the high quality. So I'm not going to say anything wrong, but as you go to OCONNECT, I will invite all of you to go on OCONNECT to check. I know all the IT decision makers, when they go to OCONNECT, they will see it. They go back to their whole company the next day. If they are decision makers, they will tell their boss that today I will make a decision. We're going to use OCONNECT. We're not going to use those products anymore. Now, from today going on, we're going to use OCONNECT. It's the best because the product, that's the best product for the business. Like Collins mentioned, business continuity, you need a product like OCONNECT so that your business will go forward and then you can get cost effective because OCONNECT is going to give money to companies. So that money that's start from OCONNECT. So if you don't go to OCONNECT, I think you're not moving forward. Thank you, Sister Comfort. I'll leave it there.
Exactly. Thank you, Vincent. To be honest, whoever is watching this, if you have been hearing about this and not bothering yourself to have a look, the time is now. There's no way, we don't have words to describe what is happening in that platform now. Go for it now. Just go to onpassive.com and then you go on OCONNECT. I think if you're watching any of the YouTube channels too, we've just put the link there for easy access. If not, just go to Google and type www.onpassive.com. Sign up, have a look. If you think that this is the only thing we're talking about and you think it's not up to anything, you have a red button, click to delete and come out of it. You have nothing to lose. Then if you want to stay there, you will be there. You will be left by your own because everybody is gone. It's all about OCONNECT. So, Brother Oliver, it's yours now.
Oh, yes. I want to thank all my brothers, Bob, Vincent, Collins, including you, Sister Comfort. Man, we can talk about this all connected that Kingdom Come. You know, let me start my story from that Thursday night. Past 10 o'clock in the night, I said, let me go to, we are addicted to go to OES. I said, let me go and see what is in OES. I saw, bam, a new pop-up. I was like, what's going on? My brother Bob, he just came back also from Cameroon, Jelad. I called him to share my happiness and that we should share this joy. That the updated commercial version is out. Bob is sleeping. I don't know what to do for myself. I came and got a shot. That shot messed me up again. I cannot even sleep because of the day. Like Collins now, the first person also who called me now on that Thursday morning was Collins. Collins saw me. I was online. Collins called. Collins said, bro, because I sent that there's a new pop-up to all of them. Collins said, if I know the inner peace, that inner peace, that is like a load has just, he can carry a load and the load is down. That he tried to express, Collins tried to express his joy. You know, come again. My junior brother called me again and he said, big bro, the illusion has become a reality. The illusion has become a reality. This is what Fonte Divine told me that morning. So I started getting called now before Bob is calling me around past 6 in the morning. These two guys from UK already called. So Bob called. We were also there. I said, boy, this one now is something else. You know, because when you look at OCONNECT, then Collins called me that bro, I want to schedule a meeting now for us to watch. And when Collins scheduled that meeting, oh my God, it was mind-blowing. I will not tell anybody like my brother have said, please, founders, go and even the affiliate that are still thinking to come in, please go there and see it by yourself. You will see what you will see. Sky is not the limit. The ultra high def that you will see, sky is not the limit. And I want to say this. We've managed our time and we should continue to manage our time now. Spend that time at least 3 hours a day on OCONNECT. Make sure you diagnose everything. You will not break anything. You will not be able to. You cannot break it. Go in there and schedule that meeting with friends and do it with family members. Tell them that, look, what schedule in with them, tell them to go sign in with the free products and get that 14 days trial. It's going to help them. It's going to help them. This is OCONNECT is something that if I want to broadcast a news, the music is there. The background sound. If it's a birthday, please, we don't want to say this thing. Go yourself and get that feeling. Go in there and get that feeling. Now, this is a time that we should also be focused. We should be focused now on the positive side of ONPASSIVE. It is a time now that we have to put ourselves together. This is your business. This is your business. The reality now is now live. If we can remember what our CEO has been telling us for the past weeks, if OCONNECT is out, I'll pull the trigger. Please go now. Start knowing your business, because the time has come. OCONNECT is that one that, let me say what Marty DeGarmo told us. That was on Thursday, and Chris Johnson reminded us again yesterday. Go listen to Marty DeGarmo and Chris Johnson. Listen to what Marty said. With OCONNECT alone, his generation is financially free. That financial freedom is there. So why should you not spend that time? Why should you not spend that time to go understand the OCONNECT, see it, so that when you are talking to somebody, you talk with sugar in your mouth. You filter everything with sugar in your mouth. And that when I always say we are fine, we are fine. This is a time that I will say it loudly. It is a done deal, and we are fine. Sister Comfort, take it up from there. Thank you.
97 will never get out of the picture, no matter. To have so much time to do a massive roundup of everything. We're not concluding yet, though. We still have time. Talking with sugar in your mouth, some of us, I like learning from you guys, so that when I pitch ONPASSIVE to somebody, if need be, I use the kind of words that they're going to say, she knows what she's talking about. And if that's true, I want to have a look. So let's quickly again, Vincent, you go first. And if Collins, you see the need, you chip in just a tiny bit. What does downtown and latency mean? Because it seems to be something very exciting. Peter Rogers just put another contribution to that. So just explain a bit what that means, because I think it was a big deal in ONPASSIVE and the transition from the old to the new. What is downtown? No downtime, no latency and stuff. Vincent, please.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Sister Comfort. Yeah, downtown, when like we are working in IT, when we break it down and then people can, like, let's say you have your website and then people are trying to connect to your application and then it's not working. They will say, okay, maybe the application is down for maintenance. So a lot of companies, they used to do that. Even sometimes you will see an email or message from the bank. Sometimes the bank send message. They say, no, we're doing some maintenance stuff. So this weekend, we cannot access your system. This is called a downtime. But in ONPASSIVE, this thing didn't happen because we didn't get a downtime. So the system was working perfectly. So this is downtime. The latency when you click, like we are talking, you click the application and then it takes a while to reply back to you. This is the latency. So the latency, we didn't get that latency. So no latency, we take immediately, you click, immediately you get a response back. Because when you click and then it takes a while to get this, the latency, it takes too long to get it back to you. This is the latency. But ONPASSIVE, this didn't happen to us. Zero latency, zero downtime. So you tell that the technology is going well and then things are moving very well. So this is the buff technology, what these two means to us.
Brilliant. So if that is what it means, so latency is the case where Dan, this was Dan. Welcome, Dan Street. Dan Street says, I joined the meeting from my iPhone and it was perfect. I could see the entire panel. Please discuss the prosperous steps to join a meeting from a cell phone versus laptop. For the process, Dan, we can do that tomorrow during the webinar. So now let's just enjoy the whole thing. And then tomorrow, if you want a bit of training on the step-by-step joining of the webinar through laptop and versus iPhone or Android phone, then everybody can join the Heroes webinar tomorrow at, I don't know whether it's 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern time. We'll sort that out because of the time change. So Collins, I think Vincent gave a powerful explanation to that. If you want to add, you just go ahead and do before Uncle Bob pop. All right. Thumbs up, then go ahead. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Vincent did it well. So that's it. Because like Vincent said, remember when we used to, when there was like total migration, moving from one platform to other, there was that thing they said the system is under maintenance. So you cannot join. Sometimes people are waiting. Like Vincent said, we used to have it in. And when we were moving, there was time when the whole old founder was done, they were fixing something, maintenance, said, oh, this page is on maintenance. But now no more again ONPASSIVE. You know, that is the downtime. When they talk about zero downtime, means you are just still having your meeting, but things are changing in front of you. Like I said, you are driving a B2 car. All of a sudden, you realize that you are in a limousine. You didn't know when you get to that limousine. Yes. So it means there was zero time for you to move from one place to the other. So what they did was they switched off the old OCONNECT, the one we have, the previous version, and then switch on the other one immediately. Though you have your meeting, you saw yourself straight in a new platform, but you didn't know how it happened. That's the zero down. There was no downtime to tell you we are switching it now. Now we'll turn this on for you to go and create a meeting again. It's just like switch you and you are already there. Though you are still having your meeting, but it's like nothing happened. But you just find yourself in a new platform. You don't even know how it comes.
Oh my God.
And like the latency is just like clicking a button, and if there is a delay for the system to go and bring information to you, there was nothing like that. And it's a massive plus when it comes to ONPASSIVE. What they have just achieved. And that is the way to go. You know, everything that will just happen that way will just be there, and things are just happening, you know, which is really beautiful. And like I said, it is good for businesses, because remember, this application is built for business, not for founder. I'm a founder, even if I don't need the OCONNECT. But just understand what it will mean. If you shut down a site for 1 hour, how much that business will lose. ONPASSIVE don't want that to happen, because most of these applications, they are business applications. So there will always be zero downtime, zero latency. So they'll have that business continuity without any fault.
Wow. Okay, yes. Okay, that was, I think that was brilliant, and it's just sounding like music in my ears, because now we can feel it. Because are you talking, Collins?
You're having feedback. I'm already done. I'm done.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
I can hear you now. Yeah. Okay, go ahead then, bro Oliver.
Yeah, let me also say something about this downtime. We should know. We should also understand that ONPASSIVE, we do have advanced technology that we're using. We have advanced technology from our AI cloud computing, that's our AI data center, to all the technology that goes in there. They are advanced technology, the latest of the latest. So there will be nothing. Then we have multi-regions also. Our CEO reminded us about that. So no matter where you are, that you will receive information with the speed of lightning without any latency. So, and that downtime, you will not even recognize it. Look like OCONNECT, what we got. The stability of OCONNECT that we saw on that Thursday, on that yesterday, Friday, and I know even today when we look at it, you will not. There's no match in the market. There's no match. But I just want to understand that ONPASSIVE will have that advanced technology, and then when it comes to our security, like my brother Vincent also just mentioned, please forget it. There's no match, because with the advanced technology, most of the IT technology equipment that comes out now comes with their own security. Then we should not forget also that artificial intelligence, AI, also comes with it, has its own security, with that robust capture that you cannot even internal and external, you cannot even penetrate our firewalls. Firewalls mean that is the first attack, that's the first entrance into any environment. ONPASSIVE, we are way more than that. So please, where ONPASSIVE is today, the stability, and before our CEO push it out or connect to the market, that checklist. That checklist is there in IT. We always have that checklist to check. Check this is good. Check this is good. Check this is good. That checklist has gone through, and Mr. Ash Mufareh, for whom we know, and even Mr. Mohammed Kamal, they must have gone through that checklist, and we are fine. There will be nothing like downtime again. And only the fact that they switch from the old to the new one without us realizing anything. When I got the statistic also, that same day between that Thursday and yesterday, Friday, midday, about 5,000 plus already subscribed. They subscribe or they connect to OCONNECT, and it was 40-something thousand. That was, or the users that were without that use it. So the number today is going to be crazy. as from that Thursday. So I just wanted to add that we should know that we have something that is big and well secured and is stable, and the technology is advanced technology. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So, Brother Vincent, while I go around the three now, you just calm your mind down and get the salient points that we have discussed so that you make a great summary at the end, as usual, because our brothers from the French community are here. I can see a few of them. So take your time. Uncle Bob, you have the mic to start from anywhere of your choice.
Anywhere of my choice. That's very generous of you, having been gone for a few weeks. But what my brothers have said, I mean, yeah, I'm focused. Oliver just took it out of my mind. I was thinking when we're talking about explaining the latency and the downtime, you know, I was thinking of the advanced technology of ONPASSIVE. In fact, I was with Oliver, with one of our friends, when we're trying to explain to them what ONPASSIVE is, the various products and the technology that we are deploying. And they said ONPASSIVE is using, when they understood the full picture, they said ONPASSIVE is using advanced technology, and that's true. So that's why we're able to see. It's like you are driving a car, you are driving a race car on the highway, and then you are changing the tire while the car is running. That's what they've done with the deployment of this new version of OCONNECT. And that's what he says, that's what they're going to be doing. So every time that there's going to be a new deployment, there's going to be no downtime. We're not going to see any notification that, oh, from this time to this time, maybe for 1 hour, the hours between 8 p.m. and 12 p.m., the system is going to be down for maintenance, they roll back, do backup or whatever. That is not going to happen. The system is running on the highway, and they're changing the tires as it goes. Mr. Ash also mentioned in the update that he sent yesterday, that early this morning, that the mobile app is also available. So those of us who are using our mobile phones to connect to OCONNECT, please go grab the latest version of the mobile app. I think he has that there, and he says that, you know, the updates are going to be coming continuously like that. So in a nutshell, the way I see OCONNECT, I'm looking at it, as I've always said, it's not just a video conference platform. It's more than that. OCONNECT is bigger. And for me, I think if we just say OCONNECT is a video conference, we are doing a disservice to the work that Mr. Ash has put together and the work that our specialist engineers have put together. When you look at the whole, the sum total, where they say the whole is the sum total of its parts. When you look at the whole of OCONNECT, you put all the parts together, including the AI features that we know, the ones that Mr. Ash told us that they have already been integrated and they are ready to go. We know that they have not been plugged in yet, they have not been enabled yet. Once that comes in and you see the whole picture, OCONNECT is a global collaboration utility for everyone in the entire world to use, including persons with disabilities, like I said before. So this is a platform that the whole world is going to drool over in the weeks and days to come. And we know that every week or every day, new features are going to be added. We're going to be seeing different changes every day. Yesterday is going to be different from today. Today is going to be different from tomorrow, and as the days go by. But that is not it. Ash Mufara does not end there. We know that shortly after the deployment of OCONNECT, something else is coming. Is it O-Tracker? Is it Odesso? Everything that is in the pipeline, like he told us. Once OCONNECT is out and he pulls the trigger, we should buckle up, because our lives are going to change at a pace that we did not expect. So I'm just happy to be here, to be back and join my brothers. Back
yes,
to you,
yes. As you rightly said, things will never be the same again, guys. Somebody says this is Ezechik. Oh, my brother, you've been missing Ezechik Oziri Morris. We know him all during our webinars on Sundays. He says he used the new OCONNECT to conduct a 50-minute webinar with 40 of his staff in his company this afternoon, and honestly, it's perfect and very stable here in Enugu, Nigeria. Hello. Thanks to Mr. Mufare. Thanks, bro, for sharing. Always there, and we love you so much. And then my sister Amina Kurane says, 5 p.m. in the UK, I saw the new OCONNECT and quickly created a webinar by myself. Wow, speechless. That's it, guys. So we appreciate when you share your experience and say where you joined in from or where you are testing from, so that we're sure that there's continuity, as Vincent says, the stability is going on and on and on, and the baby is active and live and going on. So over to you now, Brother Oliver. We are taking a last round now to say a few things, whether you want to encourage. I know the first thing is we don't beg people to join ONPASSIVE because there's no need for it. It's a choice for you to pop into the ecosystem, either to use the free products, to be a customer, or to be an affiliate like some of us. There is so much choice out there. But then, because we love to share, because I shared with us, Brother Oliver, go ahead, talk to someone who is watching and is not yet part of it.
Yeah, thank you, Sister Comfort. I want to first thank my brother in Enugu, Mr. Eze Morris. That was a wonderful one. And that tells you that we use the advanced technology that we are talking about in Enugu, Nigeria. That tells you that ONPASSIVE technology is the best and the best, you know, and for him to use it there with his employees and test it, Mr. Eze, kudos, thank you. And I also want to say this. I want to thank all of us that we've been part of this journey, this vision, and we see the value that we are going to bring out there in the market. Please, it is a favor. We'll say this authoritatively. It is a favor. If you say somebody want to come join or to want to come and share our experience, to be part of this journey, to make sure you have that time freedom and financial freedom, it is a favor. If you want to come, fine. You don't, it's left on you. But OCONNECT has come to the world to stay, and with OCONNECT alone, upgrade your dreams. The CEO told us that he mentioned this to us numerous times, that upgrade your dreams, reverse and upgrade. You know, this is the time we should upgrade and we should think bigger. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm trying to read out a few experiences our people are sharing. So Oyana T says, I was so excited after 360 that I had to call my daughter and we got on OCONNECT. It was amazing. We were on for almost 2 hours. So I think we all understand what she means if we've had a go. So thank you so much. And John says it's simple. He would just say OCONNECT just works, period. So if somebody says it work fine, as we say for PT, it work, means it work. So Brother Collins, please.
Yeah, so thank you, Mr. Comfort. Just want to say, you know, I know Marty talk about the statistics. Some people say, okay, how are you sure? But I just want to read the statistics because Oliver talk about it. So the day they launched the new OCONNECT, that was on Thursday. It says here, I'll look at it and I'll read it. It said total number of meetings created was 5,812. Immediately, total meeting held, that's the meeting held, was 4,850. We're talking about concurrent meeting. And I shall be talking about concurrency. So it means they held that meeting and the system didn't break, the system didn't shut down. That's concurrency. And the total attendee count, that's per meeting, you can split them all over those meetings, was 40,041. So you have concurrent meeting and the total number of attendee per meetings. So just wrap your head around that. Ask yourself if OCONNECT, immediately they launch OCONNECT, we're not talking about now, the new OCONNECT, the moment it came out, that was the amount of meeting created, amount of meeting held, and amount of attendee per session. So if you wrap your head, Vincent talk about the stability. We're talking about these are all proof that the system is 100% stable, you know, and is progressing and progressing. So like what my brother Oliver just said, you know, it is a favor when you are introduced to ONPASSIVE. You know, if someone open the mouth and tell you, come in, come and take a look, that person have done a very big favor to you, because this opportunity that comes is just a lifetime opportunity and it comes but one. For someone to direct you to an IT company like this comes after a decade. ONPASSIVE, maybe they'll build something different, not even ONPASSIVE, But if it will even meet you at that price point, that's the case. You know, yes, they can build it, but will they give it at that price point? They will call their family and their friends to be part of it. So, and there will be nothing like ONPASSIVE, not on this generation, or maybe if God give us a second generation to come again. You know, we always say we are not wishing life to be easy, but we said when life is difficult, let us get better within those difficulties. So ONPASSIVE will come to take some of those difficulties out of it. You either embrace it or you reject it and you cry like the person who rejected Coca-Cola and says it's a scam. And today Coca-Cola worth trillions upon trillions of dollars. Don't be that type of person. Don't be the Apple man who was disbelief and is still alive today and the friend bought it and today that position worth 100 billion we're talking today. So please, sometimes he said, try to take a step. Don't always be out like Richard Branson said. If someone introduces you to an opportunity, go in and then learn. Don't stay out. You cannot learn from the outside. You learn only when you are in. You know, you cannot tell your mother, oh, the food is this, the food, that food smells this, is nice. Go and see the ingredient that they're putting in that food, and then you can determine if that food is nice or not nice. So that's what I want to say. ONPASSIVE is there for everyone. It doesn't care if you are tall or you are short or you are this. It doesn't care about, IT doesn't care about that. It cares when you are in and push that button to make your life better. And it's there for medium, you know, large corporation, small corporation, for everyone. It doesn't care. So we are all in it, so we will win. Mr. Comfort, I'll leave it there.
Indeed. Collins, that was powerful. And again, we don't have to do this. We don't need to do this at all. But then we can't keep ourselves. It's just about sharing the love that somebody shared with us. That is it. If you don't want to believe, know that somebody's girlfriend in Venus actually clicked on this and went this fast. So Peter Rogers will tell us more about this when this meeting is over, right? So, so that's how serious it is, guys. If you are still doubting, choice is yours. You don't actually have to join, to be honest. But I'm afraid you are going to be part of this in one way or the other. So, Uncle Bob, one last one from you, please.
Yes, I just want to focus on the simplicity of the system. You know, it has taken a while for the system to be constructed. It's a complex system. We have engineers with all the highest levels of education who have been working on our behalf for the past few years, because it's a complex system. But the system has been deployed and given to us in the as simple, the most simplistic format. It doesn't take my mother, who is 80 years old, can even understand how to go into OCONNECT and create a webinar. So I'm saying this to say that all of us should make an effort at least to understand what it is, how to set up your meeting, how to play with it. Just play with it a little bit. It is not difficult at all. The system is complex, it's superior, but it is simple to use. That's why it is complex and sophisticated, but simple for you to use. That has been Mr. Ash Mufareh's mission, to make it as simple as possible so that anyone in the world, anybody, you don't have to be educated, you don't have to be a PhD holder, you don't have to know it all. You just have to want to use the system. You go in, you click create a webinar, you see how the steps to create a webinar, how simple it is. So we all should endeavor to do that. It is like kissing marshmallow, as Miss Stephanie Morrison said earlier. I was reading the comments. Yeah. It is as easy, as sweet as kissing marshmallows. That's what Mr. Ash has delivered to us. So let us all endeavor to also play with the system before the tutorials is given to us. Thank you.
Sure, bro. Thanks so much. I like the contributions today. And M. Kelly says she joined from the laptop and equally from phone, and both were awesome. That's what we want to hear, guys. So when you share where you joined from, what device you joined on. Collins, before we go, before Vincent takes over, I wanted you to quickly, in the few 3 words, tell us where you got the statistics from, because some people think that we're hyping stuff. No, ONPASSIVE doesn't work like that. Mr. Mufareh did not ask us to come and do this. We're just sharing our excitement. All we need to do is fold our arms and let them do this job, and then we do our part by signing up and getting the business running. So where did you get the statistics from that you presented earlier on, Collins? Sorry, I should have asked earlier.
No, it's from the company because Marty DeGarmo read it.
Yes.
You know, the night when they ran it and they said, this is it, this is what we've seen. Because remember, they are monitoring the system as the system goes on. So they have to monitor to get all those stats to see how the meeting is, how people are connected from all over the globe, how many meetings. And even today, if it's actually want to give the stats today, they'll give, because it is already there. They can see it. So it's not something that is hidden, that it is sacred, but that's the true stats. What happened that second? They read it and they said, wow, this is crazy. Just for you, for us to know how stable the system is.
Right. I'm just happy you're coming. I left Key's contribution here because you guys, I think you all know me and stability. I'm just like, I'm waiting for it to come. I wait for it to get stable and stuff like that so that we move on. So he equally contributes to say the stability is amazing. And that's just Vincent, you can start from there or just make that brief.
Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Yeah.
Ok, bonjour la communauté francophone. Donc aujourd'hui, depuis jeudi, il y a eu la sortie de notre nouveau produit OCONNECT. Et OCONNECT est sorti depuis jeudi. Nous avons fait les tests et OCONNECT est une application fantastique, agréable et puis puissante on n'a jamais vu apparaître dans notre monde aujourd'hui. Et mes frères ici, Collins, Oliver, Bob, ils ont témoigné de la puissance de ONPASSIVE. Chacun a donné son expert en informatique, chacun a donné sa participation, sa contribution, le vu du produit et que c'est un produit qui est vraiment fantastique, agréable. Et aussi au lancement du produit, nous avons vu qu'il n'y a pas eu nous n'avons pas eu d'interruption. Tout s'est passé sans problème parce que du premier produit ou à notre nouveau produit, il n'y a pas eu d'interruption de maintenance, tout s'est bien passé. Donc, c'est un produit qui est agréable et que la technologie, il y a beaucoup de technologies, il y a beaucoup de futurs qui sont sur OCONNECT, mais nous vous demandons d'aller vous-même constater le produit, utiliser le produit et puis jouer avec le produit pour connaître le produit OCONNECT. C'est l'un des meilleurs produits actuellement sur le marché informatique. Donc, nous vous demandons, nous vous prions d'aller et vérifier vous-même, essayer d'utiliser pour mieux maîtriser le produit. Parce que si on n'utilise pas, on ne peut pas maîtriser. Donc, tout ce que nous vous encourageons, c'est de chercher à aller utiliser, maîtriser. Et puis, je sais qu'on a parlé de la formation, ça vient. Mais en attendant la formation, on vous demande de vous-même faire le possible pour aller et puis utiliser le produit. Donc, c'est un produit qui est fantastique, un produit qui est agréable. Toutes les technologies qui sont aujourd'hui les technologies modernes, que ce soit de la sécurité ou de la stabilité, tout est agréable, tout est possible, il n'y a rien de mauvais, tout fonctionne très bien et le produit est très stable sur le marché d'emploi. Collins a donné les statistiques, il y a eu plusieurs réunions à travers le monde entier, il y a eu beaucoup de réunions et tout s'est passé, il y a eu des réunions simultanées pendant que nous faisons notre réunion, d'autres réunions dans d'autres pays du monde, partout, tout s'est passé au même moment, il n'y a pas eu d'interruption, tout s'est bien passé. Donc, les affaires aussi continuent de fonctionner. C'est ça aussi, la grandeur et la puissance de OCONNECT. OCONNECT est un produit très puissant qui va aussi révolutionner le monde informatique parce qu'il faut aussi dire que l'intelligence artificielle comme mon brother Oliver a dit, et l'intelligence artificielle que le produit utilise va aussi jouer son rôle. Et ce rôle qu'il va jouer sera très, très, très performant. Et c'est un produit qui sera très rare sur le marché actuel de l'informatique. Donc, nous vous invitons tous à connaître le produit, à aller dans le back-office et puis chercher à utiliser pour se familiariser sur ce, parce que c'est un produit qui est très, très, très puissant. Donc, si on ne l'utilise pas, on ne peut pas le connaître. Donc, mes frères ici aussi, on dit que ce n'est pas un rêve, c'est une réalité parce qu'il y a certaines personnes qui croyaient que c'était un rêve. Mais aujourd'hui, c'est une réalité. Le produit, c'est un produit de vidéoconférence. En utilisant la vidéoconférence, on voit, vous-même, vous voyez la vidéo, les images sont ultra jolies, ultra modernes, ultra super. Donc, je n'ai pas les mots pour qualifier, mais je vous invite à aller vous-même utiliser. Vous pouvez utiliser un groupe de 4-5, faire les tests et vous allez découvrir que OCONNECT est un produit très agréable, puissant sur le marché de l'informatique. Donc, merci, Sister Comfort.
Thank you. Good job, Vincent. Great recap. And at least nobody leaves here without being fed. We really appreciate you for doing that for us always. So I'm appreciating again, Greg Laking. Thank you too. You're always connecting. So he says, I have no cell phone connection here, but it's on with a force, onto OCONNECT on my Mac 2013. That's important. I saw Gina Liver somewhere saying that she joined with her old S9, Samsung S9, and it was brilliant as usual. So the great testimonies, if it's only 3 or 5 of us here, especially with me, can be really, really boring. What makes it a whole package is your contributions to the fore. That is what makes people stay on the screen here and watch us through. So let's share, help someone learn, help someone join and find out something that can change their lives. We are already in a good place and things will never be the same again. Welcome once again to the newest stop. See you tomorrow at the Heroes. Peter Rogers helped put up the time. I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern.
2 p.m.
Yes. 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is 5. No, it's not 2, Collins. All right,
we're working using the
2 p.m.
and 2 p.m., which is
6 p.m. in the UK.
Oh,
it's 6. Yes.
Okay. All right. That's me with time. I'll never get it right. So I apologize, guys. 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow, Sunday. But then watch out for the link in the back office. What you see there is the right thing. Click on it and join so that we can have a chat. And if you have a few questions for clarification, if it's possible, but guys, please try OCONNECT, test, and then come and share your experience tomorrow, and then come and share the difficulties, because we need to know if at all. So far, there is none, and the stability gets even more stable as we speak. But come on tomorrow, guys, in your numbers. We love you so much, and we have to go now. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks, guys. Bruce.